Arbitrum's been taking hits like the rest of the market lately, dropping hard over the past week with leveraged liquidations piling on pressure. But even after sliding to around 10 cents and climbing back up to 12, the network's still churning out high activity and pushing upgrades that keep it in the conversation for anyone betting on Ethereum scaling. I've talked about a few coins built on or partnered with Arbitrum, so it's about time to explain the project itself. Arbitrum is the leading Ethereum Layer 2 rollup, launched by Off-Chain Labs in 2021 to fix high fees and slow speeds on mainnet. It batches transactions off-chain using optimistic rollups, posting proofs to Ethereum for security while delivering near-instant confirmations and costs, often under a penny. The ecosystem covers DeFi, gaming, NFTs, and more, with tools like Orbit for custom chains and Stylus for Rust or C++ smart contracts alongside Solidity. ARB, the governance token, lets holders vote on protocol upgrades through the DAO, stake for rewards, and influence treasury decisions. No mining or pre-mine dominance here. Total supply caps at 10 billion, circulating around 5.8 billion now. Right now, it's trading around 11 to 12 cents. Market cap in the low 700s of millions, still ranking it among the top L2s despite the rough patch. On-chain numbers show the chain holding up under stress. Daily transactions stay in the millions when things heat up. TVL hovers in the billions across protocols, and stablecoin volumes feed steady DeFi use. Arbitrum 1 and Nova keep processing thousands of TPS during peaks, far outpacing Ethereum mainnet, while Orbit chains let builders spin up tailored L2s or L3s with shared security. Recent ARB OS DIA upgrade rolled out in late January, tightening gas predictability and adding mobile-grade auth for better risk controls. Time Boost priority ordering expanded on Arbitrum 1, giving paying users faster inclusion without disrupting fairness. These tweaks keep the network competitive as Ethereum itself scales with higher gas limits, projected for 2026. The past week has been brutal. ARB dumped 15% or more in 24 hours at one point, hitting lows near 10 cents amid a broader deleveraging wave tied to Bitcoin's sell-off. Leveraged futures volume spiked to over 400 million while spot lagged, pointing to liquidations driving the move rather than fundamentals crumbling. A DAO social account breach early February sparked a quick dip, but the team regained control fast and price stabilized within hours. Oversold signals flashed hard. RSI dipped to 19.86 on February 6th, one of the deepest levels seen, hinting at a potential bounce if buying steps in. OKX is genuinely one of the more solid exchanges out there. Good security, deep liquidity, and it doesn't randomly fall apart when markets get crazy. It's consistently ranked near the top, fees are competitive, and withdrawals actually work when you need them. Plus, there's up to 100 euros for signing up and up to 200 euros for referrals. So you're literally getting paid to try it. No gimmicks, just a platform that does its job. Check the link in the description to grab those bonuses and more. Back to the video. Kicked off February 5th, running 3 weeks to onboard builders and spark new projects, part of the open house push to grow the ecosystem hands-on. A pancake swap talk with Arbitrum's Chinese community team on February 5th covered ecosystem updates and DeFi fit, giving exposure in key markets. Vitalik's comments questioning the old roll-up-centric roadmap stirred debate. Ethereum scaling directly now with low fees and big gas limit increases coming. But Arbitrum folks like Stephen Goldfeder pushed back, stressing L2s still deliver massive throughput, over 1,000 TPS in bursts, and specialized value like privacy or extreme scaling. Orbit adoption keeps growing for custom chains, and Bold's rollout for dispute validation aims to decentralize further. Upcoming unlocks add pressure. The next one hits February 16th, releasing around 93 million ARB to the DAO treasury, roughly 2% of circulating supply. These events have weighed on price before, but high staking and ecosystem grants help offset if activity picks up. This mix of resilience and challenges has people split on what's next. Near term, over the next 3 to 6 months, if oversold conditions trigger a technical rebound and broader crypto steadies, maybe with Bitcoin holding key levels, ARB could push toward 15 to 20 cents, testing resistances from recent consolidation. Holding above 11-cent support would be crucial. Breaking higher with volume could spark short covering and relief moves, especially if build-a-thon projects launch or more integrations land. Longer out by mid to late 2026, if Arbitrum keeps executing decentralized sequencing progress, orbit chains gaining traction for RWAs or gaming, stylus drawing non-EVM devs, higher ranges seem possible. Some forecasts see averages in the 20 to 30 cent area or more in moderate scenarios, with aggressive but possible takes floating towards 70 cents to over $1 or beyond if L2s carve unique niches beyond pure scaling and adoption flows in. But reality check, this one's tied to Ethereum's fortunes and L2 competition. Vitalik's rethink on roll-ups could shift capital if mainnet scaling eats into the value prop, and regulatory scrutiny on tokenized securities might complicate things for Orbit users. Liquidation cascades hit hard in downturns, and if volume dries up post-oversold bounce or unlocks flood supply without demand, it could retest 10 cents or lower. Watch declining TVL, transaction slowdowns, or fading open interest as signs momentum's stalling. Consistent builder activity and DAO proposals are what sustain it through rough patches. Arbitrum took a hit like everyone else, but it's still the biggest Ethereum scaler by activity, with upgrades like Dia and Time Boost keeping it efficient while Orbit and Bold build toward more decentralized, specialized chains. The recent dump hurt, but oversold levels and ongoing events suggest room for recovery if the market turns. If you're in or watching, track those build-a-thon outcomes and unlock handling. There are the potential dominoes. Check that link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.